So we've in the last 12 months, L&D has matured more quickly than in probably the previous 5 years, I would suggest. And at the heart of that is two things: a real conviction around being agile that we didn't see before. So we had the programs in an L&D function. Those are the courses, and that's what we do. Not anymore. And I think it will have an interesting effect on the qualifications credit framework. Structures like that can't be agile because they depend on something existing for a number of years.
Yeah.
Take the LPI and its COLF program. It built 3 hybrid programs out of COLF to rapidly upskill people in 3 weeks, taking the COLF content and making shorter versions of that. And they were really successful because people did want to upskill quickly, but they wanted the core elements of COLF. And I mentioned there are probably two interesting, I guess, aspects to this. The first, agile, but the second is this commitment to people. And that might sound like a bit of a throwaway statement, but in August 2019, there was a group of American CEOs. I think it's called the Executive Committee or something, but it's a network of the top CEOs. So I think Bezos has stepped down just yesterday, but he was in there, for example, Bill Gates. They meet semi-regularly, and they came out of this meeting. I can't quote it, but the essence of what they were saying is that profit is not the single driver for their businesses anymore. They understand they have to put people first. And part of that is developing people. And then nobody thought that would be tested. So it's easy to say that, isn't it, prior to the pandemic? And then the ultimate test of if that's true comes along. Okay, so if you really care about people, then what are you going to do in this situation? And all of us, I'm a CEO, all of us were suddenly tested as to how committed are